Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just a quick video. We're doing a case change on the Pi today. I picked up this cool case from Geeekpi, acrylic case. Is the Resurrection. There you go. You see it? Acrylic case. Okay. Right. Let's get to it then. So, first things first. Old standard Pi case, received from the Pi Hut when I received the Pi itself. Come on, you little monkey. There we go. Perfect. And perfect. There's the Pi, as you can see, model 4B. Yeah, there's not much to it really, just a couple of HD ports, stuff like that. Right, so there's the old case. We'll just, if you want the old case, just let me know, and pay for postage, you can have it. So what do we have here? Got heat shields, black and silver. Got a nice little cover for the fan that goes on with nuts and bolts system. Let me get some more light on us. There we go. Here's the fan, little adapter fan. You see the bolts to hold the case together, nuts and bolts. A couple little more screws. We'll have to, what would they be for? Oh, I see. I think they're to put the actual top to the fan into the top case. Screwdriver. Hee! Free tools. Right. That's the best bit about this, you know what I mean? Free tool. I don't have to go in Christmas cracker now, nothing, you know? I can just crack on. Right, anyway. Crazy out. Right, and here is the case parts themselves. So you see how they've got the slots, and this was the main selling point for me really, was the slots that allowed you to work on the Pi whilst keeping the case closed. I didn't really like this whole previous setup, because once, which way is it, that way, once the Pi is in, you put the case on, you have there's just a circle. I mean, yeah, it's just it would overheat if I was doing so much work and stuff as well. It would just heat, because obviously I actually use my Pi for all my work really, just all websites and stuff. So yeah, it was just annoying not being able to possibly move more. Right, please remove the protective film. Yeah, see, I knew there was protective film. I don't want to go taking something off that I shouldn't have taken off, you know what I mean? You watch, I won't even be able to take this off now. Oh. Ready guys, got another one here. Oh, lovely. Top one. Oh, that's the best part of my day, that is. One more. Come on. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Right. Stage 1. Remove rubbish. Right, okay. Install 4 pieces of small header screws to the base plate. So we've got a base plate like that. Base plate thus so. And I'll take it. We take 4 of these, what appear to be the little heads to the bolts. I presume they're little heads. Just start my PC up again. It's nice to have a bit of background blue. Right, so right, okay. Right, okay, so I do not know. God, this video is going to turn out horrible. Right, so the only other thing I'm thinking, no, they can't go through there like that, can they? Install 4 pieces of small header screws through the bottom panel. How can I go through, what, like that? Do they go like that? So you've got screw threads on the inside. So I don't know why. What have we got in there? 1. Oh, well, I am going to assume. Let's have a look here. Right, guys. So for future reference, if you buy this Geeekpi case, it does not. It comes with instructions. They're not very. How do we say? Easy to understand. And they sort of just imagine that you're this cunning linguist and you know exactly what to do with their language, even though bottom doesn't have M at the end and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's just very aggravating stuff. But by the way, if you're still with us this far in the video, thank you. As you can tell, this isn't going very well, but it is going very well. So yeah, knew it. Right, so what they want you to do, guys, is take screws out of the fan metal casing part, and what you have to do is basically, right, let's move the part out of the way. Come on now, sort yourself out here, getting all flustered. Right, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to put that on there like that, put the screw in underneath, so then it holds it on. Let's put your screw through, screw it on. It's all the way down and bitten, and that I'm feeling better about that already straight away. I think that is basically screw 4 short standoff. It just doesn't really make any sense. It's just as if you're supposed to be this, you know, master of disaster and you just know how to create stuff by a picture that doesn't even show the bottom. It doesn't even show, you know what I mean, it doesn't show those screws going into the heads or anything. So you really just have to guess, guys. Okay, so I'm actually hopefully by the end of this video you will see a Geeekpi case. And yeah, you may be a bit bored. Hopefully my running commentary will keep you thrilled from start to finish. Right, so we've got I actually thought, oh no, I've lost one, but I've already got 3 on, and I'm just not very good at maths, really. So, right, guys. So we've got the 4th screw in. 4th. Stand off. Stand off. That's what it's called, stand off. Don't you know, Alan? Jesus. Right, so we've got a standoffs in for a start. And then you put the Pi on the board with the SD card slot at this back bit here. Okay. So oh my, this is a tight fit. Okie dokie. Right, we've got that on. Want you to get these tiny little nuts. Put them on the threads now. I love the way that they're giving you nuts and bolts, and yet you only get a screwdriver. Oh my. My fat fingers are not having fun with this. Oh my. Whoever invented this machine and then said, right, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to sell a case where you've got no tools, nothing like that. Oh. Right, guys, back with the Eventronic Precision Multi-Function Screwdriver sets, 132 pieces. Tell you what, if you can get yourself something like this from iFixit kit, do it. If somebody says to you, oh, I've got one of these, mate, grab it. Like, they are a godsend. Especially if you've got like really fat fingers like I do. I say that, I don't even think they're that fat. It's just such a fiddly job, guys. If you haven't got the right tools, it can make your job even longer, can't it? We all know that. You know, all of a sudden you're trying to do a bit of hammering with a ratchet. You know, we've all been there. Right, guys, I am literally going through every single set, and it's gonna. Oh my god, if it turns around and says I haven't even got one this size, I'm gonna be livid. Because they don't dare come at me like that. Right, guys. So now. Oh. Of course. Why wouldn't it make me look silly on camera? Has to be the one down, doesn't it? And then you watch, it won't even fucking. Goodness me. Oh, this is going well good, guys, as you can tell. So now I've got the thing stuck in there. It's a seized back on it, so I can't exactly just poke it out from behind. There we go. Bath. Right, so it won't fit in that one, but yeah. I am getting highly... Oh. Right. So it turns out, guys, oh my goodness. Ready, guys? Wish me luck. Oh, I done it. Yeah, cool. How's you done it, guys? Problem is, guys, is that even with a case like this, sorry, not a case like this, a toolkit like this, all of the, you know, like the power supply, socket, everything like that is all too close to it. So obviously the outer casing of the socket that you're trying to use, this outer rim, is far too big. You see what I mean? See, look. Let me bring you in. You see? Just impossible. I can't even get on there. That one it can. That one it can. And that one it can. It's this back one by the actual power supply. You just have to do it up by your fingers, guys. Alright. Right. Part 2 done. Got part 3, 4, 5 and 6 yet, guys. Come on. We're only like 5 hours into the video. Right. Now it's big header screw time. Oh, of course. So this, right, so we've got 4 long standoff screws. These will go in these underneath again, guys. Okay, if you can hear my son in the background, he's not very well. He's got disabilities and stuff, so you know, cut him some slack. Right, guys, so we've got the screw through the bottom, long pin on top. Doesn't even fit. Wow, so it even says use long standoff screws. And it's like, I am using long standoff screws. What do you want from me? Does it mean these fat ones? Yeah, it means these fat ones, doesn't it? Once again, fat ones, guys. So you've got little tiny ones and you get fat ones. You want to use your fat ones. Not your long ones, like I thought. It's your fat ones. Fat one. Pin straight on top. Okay, hand tight. This isn't some sort of massive machine we're building here. This is a Raspberry Pi case, for God's sake. It ain't got to be, you know, FT. And tight. It's just got to be tight. It's just got to hold together. It's literally sitting there. No, it's not getting chucked around the room or anything, you know what I mean? It's, well, look after your stuff, guys. It's not hard, you know? Right. That's that one. Right, and then we've got one more. Yeah, one more. through the bottom. Nearly dropped it. Hands getting quite slippery, quite sweaty. Quite hot up here immediately on, can't lie. Right, so now we've got our 4 upright pins. Our SD card is still to the left. Right, so now we've got to install the fan itself to the upright, to the top case itself. Goes in there thusly. So, is this where I was silly? 4 long screws, no doubt, yeah? Yeah, I thought it would be. Right, okie dokie, artichoke. So, install the cooling fan with the top acrylic panel. Now the acrylic panel will go on. That. Yeah, I'm presuming. It must be. The only thing I can say, guys, is that well, I haven't actually looked. Let me have a look. So if you're running this case and you have the Raspberry Pi camera attached into this socket here marked camera, as you can see, because this case is for the free as well, I think. Now it lines up on the top part with the display pins, the GPIO pins. The fan obviously sits above the main CPU, but that is supposed to be a hole that allows the ribbon cable to come out from the Raspberry Pi camera system. Now, because I haven't got the camera system, I could be wrong. It could still, you know, for all I know, the ribbon could go in there, come underneath, and then come out of this hole still. I don't know. I'm just stating that I have noticed this hole is not above here. Just be careful for it, guys, okay? I don't want to be doing a video not telling you, and then you're like, hold on now, you know, Raspberry Pi camera doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. You know, well, there. All right? Don't come at me. Right, so we're going to get the fan on now, guys. So this has to be put to the underside. So that's the top, that's the underside. And then right, so this is another question, guys. Install the cooling fan with the top acrylic panel. Please make sure the cables of the cooling fan go near the GPIO pins. Right, cool. Haven't got a problem with that. But what way does this fan blow? I think it's sticker up. So we're going to go with sticker up, guys. Purely just because it's a little bit trially and errory. Right, so then we've got, right, I take it, check one of these through, and then I chuck this on, and then I chuck that on. Bolt in the underside. Ooh. These are 4.5, all these little nuts and everything. No, are they? 1 minute they're 4.5, next minute they're 5, guys, alright? If you're anything like me, bought this case on the cheap, and now you're suffering for it. Right, so, same again. Screw through. Bolt on. Do up. Screw through. Bolt on. Do up. By the way, this is probably the most boring video that I will ever do, and I'm so sorry, guys. It's just one of them. I thought I might just bring you along on the journey with me, really. I probably won't even be editing this video, just bang it up. And hey, if you guys have got a Geeekpi Raspberry case, then here we are. So I just do this to try and help people out, really. Right, so got that installed thusly. That goes on there thusly. Well, whenever. Yep, that's fine. Cool. Got that in. Got that in. Cool. Right, so we connect. Ooh, now we've got to connect the GPIO. So, it doesn't actually say, but according to this, the black one has gone on the, what looks to be 3rd pin. Okay, guys, and the red one goes on the 1st pin. So I don't know if this works yet, but there is the configuration that I have done. So the red one goes on the 1st pin down in the front, the black one goes on the 3rd pin down in the back. That's from what I can see on the poorly mislaid diagram. I don't know if you're ever going to see that, but it's this little tiny thing here. Right, and then all we supposedly do, guys, is put the case on. Yeah. So we've put the case on, and right, I think, no, I didn't put the heat shields on, only because it didn't say, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to use them if I don't need to. If a fan works and the fan does its job, I'm not going to obviously need to use them. Now, in my case, guys, okay, it's made, all right, it's got a couple little, obviously these tightening up everywhere, but it's made. It looks pretty cool. Got a lot of space to breathe, I will say. I mean, like the other case, there's the bottom. So although the bottom itself has no ventilation compared to the old one, as you can see, it's raised, so you haven't got to worry about that at all. And with the fan and the open sides as well, because as you can see, complete plastic. Sorry, there's the front, You see, so you've literally got everything open. All of your ports are open. All of your SD card is open. I mean, as long as you don't smoke inside and stuff like that, guys, you're going to be fine, seriously. And it gives you a chance to still run the feather duster over it, I suppose, every now and again, doesn't it? And I think that pretty much wraps it up for today, guys. Obviously, I'm going to plug it in and turn it on, but you guys know that anyway. You wouldn't be watching this video if you didn't have a pie. So, or not unless you're just a loyal fan, in which case, thank you. So yeah, guys, we've got a screw, and a couple little nuts left over, and that is pretty much going to pack it up for today. Once again, if you are interested in the old pie case, drop a comment. I will, you know, if postage is paid for, I'll quite happily send it over to you. I haven't got a problem with that. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and see you again next time.